Hello guys, welcome in this tutorial how to set up Python scripts for trading in MT5. As far as I know, this doesn't work in MT4 as it doesn't support Python scripts. So let's get started. So first of all, you need to enable algo trading here, so just click on it, and if this doesn't work, just go to tools, then options, here expert advisors, and here you need to click this box, allow algorithmic trading. I set these two checkboxes and left everything else unchecked, so okay. So once this is enabled, we can go to scripts. Here you see the folder scripts, you right click on it, here create in MetaEditor. It should open window like this. Here you select Python script, then go next. Here you name your script, so I will just go with by2 for example, because I have already by script. Then you just click next. Here I'm leaving as it is, we just need MetaTrader5 library, then we click finish and it will open window like this. So here you just copy paste the script from the GitHub. I will provide a link into video description. So here I got 5 scripts and I just copy paste from here to our meta editor. So this should be enough. We don't care about the copyright because this is comment anyway. Just be careful to copy everything with brackets as well. So if we go back to our meta editor, you just replace this piece of code with the script and this is how it looks like. So now we just go file, save, or Ctrl S, and if we go back to MetaTrader, click on scripts, right click, then refresh, and here you can see by2 our script appeared here. So now we can set a hotkey for the script. You right click on it, set a hotkey. Here you scroll down a little, it's usually at the bottom, so here we can see our script by2. Now I double click here, we can choose Alt or Control and then key. So here I will just go with F, set and close, and now we should be all set. So now if I go Ctrl F, as you can see here, now we are in the trade. Here we can see the order, here's the volume, the stop loss is set, everything, and with just one hotkey I entered the position. Now I can close it with Ctrl C. I set my close position for hotkey Ctrl C. As you can see here, close position Ctrl C. So just press Ctrl C and it closed my position. So just repeat these steps for all 5 scripts and you should see 5 scripts here. You set your hotkeys there for whatever you want, whatever works for you, and that's pretty much it for this part. Now let me explain how this script works a little. So here, if we go through the code, here I set the balance. This is the account balance. I set $1,000 for testing purposes only. Here is the symbol, what we are trading. I didn't figure out yet how to set the symbol which you currently have in chart or marked in MetaTrader5. So we might change this for all the pairs in the future. Here is the risk percentage which you are willing to risk per trade. Here we have pips, how many you are willing to risk per trade. So I set it to 45. So you can play around with these numbers in like testing account for sure, to be sure that it's working for you correctly or it fits your strategy. And basically, if you will trade this on live account, you can uncomment this. So just delete hashtag, you comment this line, and yeah, here we are missing float. So it should be fixed on the GitHub. Yeah, let's double check. We go to GitHub. Yeah, I didn't refresh this, I guess. Okay, it's not here. I will fix this. This should be float because otherwise it's throwing the errors. Anyway, if I save it now, So now we are trading with live balance account. Well, live, not live, but my balance account, which I have in my demo account. So it should be around 76,000. So if I go by now, Control F, it opened for me 10 lots because my account size is big, and it counted that I'm trading the max lot size. So as we can see here, here's the price, here is the stop loss. I can still play around. I'm not sure what the price. Okay, so if I still play around with this, I can move my stop loss down or up, whatever we want. And yeah, it will basically calculate how much you are willing to trade from your balance account. And if you play with these numbers, so for example, let's go back. Let's set this back to 1000, because most of you guys are trading with a small account, and we change this percentage to, for example, 5, then we should see different lot size in our buy. So if I go Control F, yeah, so now we can see volume. I bought 1.11 lots, so it increased based of your balance account and what you are willing to lose. You can play around also with the stop loss pips. So here, when we set it to 90, for example, I'm willing to lose 90 pips, and I leave risk percentage at 5. It should be completely different. So if we go, did I save it? Yes. So if you go back and I press Control F, you see it set the stop loss way below how it was previously, and we see the volume changed as well. So just play around with those two numbers. You can still go back to Meta Editor, change here the numbers, these two, and yeah, just play with this around so it fits your trading strategy. So this is for buying. The selling is pretty much same. It just sells the position, so you entering the short position, and it should work the same way. The counting or calculation of the risk ratio. Then we have close position. This is closing only current position or the first one. If you have multiple, close all positions will close everything which you have open, and then sell half, it will close only 50% of the current position. So let's demonstrate. So so for example, now we are in the trade, so we still have 0.56 lots open. So now let's try sell half. So I set this to Control X. So now if I press Control X here, it closed half of my position. And here in history, I can see that volume is half of this, and we did some profits here. If I press again Control X, it will sell half of the remaining one. If I press again Control X, it will sell half. And now we can just close the position. So close position, I set my hotkey to Control C, as you can see here. So now if I press Control C, it just closed the position, and that's it. So let's go again buy multiple ones. So I'm just pressing Control F right now. Control F, Control F, Control F. It's opening multiple positions, as you can see here. And if I press Control X, for example, it will sell only from the first one. You see how the number here in volume changed? So we are selling or closing half of the position only from the first one. Now if I press Control C, close position, this script, it will close only the first one. You can go like one by one. Control C again, it will close the next one. Control C, it will close the next one. Close all positions, it will close all of them. So let's buy again. Control F, I'm pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, for example. And now close all positions. I set hotkey for this for Control V, as you can see here. Now if I press Control V, it will close everything. Yeah, one by one. And that's it, I'm fully out. So this is how this script works. Just play around with those numbers for the risk management. You can still like modify here, and it will open it in meta editor. So play around with these numbers. If you want to play around with the balance as well, just go ahead. You need to uncomment this and comment this line, and it will calculate the risk management from the actual account balance. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Hopefully this will help you, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me directly. Cheers!